get enough items, stay squishy for too long, but Matthew maybe go the greedier builds, might decide to go for like some fast braces or something like that, just get some quick stats on the go, become a bit tankier. But already standing ground versus FNG, who's going to win the right-clicking war? Matthew does actually win. Blood Grenade too damn strong. Seems too good. But yeah, very intrigued to see how it does obviously combo with the Centaur War. And actually, Matthew, okay, I cursed him. Classic caster curse. The Water Rune, so he's feeling pretty damn good. Slay him on the other hand, I believe, probably got his bottle coming out. Squadix trying to apply what pressure he can whilst he does have this bit of extra regen into his hands. Down bottom though, Kiritich getting gone on slow to a crawl. The last right click comes through from Matthew and they are able to bring down the Luna. Action-packed lane going on down there, guys. It's just constantly somebody's dying. Meanwhile up top, Kaz may be in some danger right now. Actually lands the two-man Stormhammer. Makes a space for him to disengage. Notice we'll be able to grab the Lotus, but instead might cost him his life. He's slowed. He's one more right click to go down. Will actually have to use the orb to get himself away. Still barely able to get himself out of there. But Pakaz doing so much work. Again at the bot lane though, another kill is found as FNG drops for the third time this game. Notice still getting found solo by MGZ there. Pakaz as well. Trying to get a solo onto Antez, or is Antez going to solo him? And they both actually drop. But Antez, don't get me wrong, but since then, he's definitely just keeping himself correctly positioned every time. And it's working out. Even diving on for tier 1 right now. Rotation coming in from MJZ just to lend a helping hand. And Kiritich is gone once more. TP rotation though coming in from Squadix. Roll is not going to connect, but even still FNG with the creeps does kill MJZ. Matthew and Sacred are both low right now. The Squadix, rotation also coming in. Kunkka and Skyraf both smoked up. They're going to find Kiritich. Torrent, not going to land. Tries to hide in the trees. Unfortunately, it's just not going to work. So eventually he will die. Boat just to guarantee it. Boat didn't even appear on my screen. What the hell? New bug? So it's not like they really gained anything out of that at all.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Matthew going for an urn. Danger, roll. Doesn't actually fully connect, but might not be required. Stampede is in there. Matthew actually thinking about trying to turn this one around right now. He's got to be careful he doesn't just keep getting ticked on. But it doesn't matter. He just gets the kill. What is this? The CM too strong stroke? It does hit. But it doesn't matter. It does hardly any damage at all. Matthew is A-OK. What? I just know if this was one of my pubs, someone would be spam clicking, raging. Someone might even start dropping items at this stage. Meanwhile, they're going to look for another kill. Going on towards the Brewmaster. Noticed will die as well. Another visual bug there where the Mystic Flare only showed for like a millisecond and then vanished. A whole extra second of cooldown in theory. If it's like a long roll time. If it's short, then it doesn't make much difference at all. He's getting got on, silenced in place. X will connect. Think about dropping the boat, but actually he's able to dodge it. Times the roll nicely. Instead, there's going to be the blink comes in from the Centaur with the boat. Now it does connect onto Squadix. He's trying to find an angle to get himself away because there's too many bodies. He gets blocked and killed. So it's another kill going over towards Sacred there. VP even eyeing up the Crystal Maiden Matthew, but even still a little bit too unsure. They were waiting for the 14-minute rune, which does spawn bottom, regen. They're going to find the opportunity to roll in towards the Crystal Maiden. Stampede is there. Can they get him out in time? The stun lasting way too long. And Matthew will drop. That's a 4-kill streak as well, going over towards Noticed. I'll take that one. Do take control of the Radiant Triangle, sorry, but not actually going to find anybody here. Come behind the towers. Well, they might actually bump in towards Antez. Not really the highest priority kill that they would want. But a kill is a kill at the end of the day. Slayham's picking that one up for free. Squadix though, in danger himself, stunned, Mystic Flare on top of him, got to string people for good measure just to make sure he does die. Even FNG, he's been called off to the side, does at least manage to get the tower kill before he falls down, but he will still perish. In Slayham's, he's going to try and chase after the creep army, tidal wave. Now, it's VP's turn to smoke move. Empty Set is there. Roll is going to be off the mark right now. Matthew as well, poking onto Squadix. Maybe trying to make space for his fellow support, but it's not enough. Empty Set still dies. Probably going to be... But now also has a BKB on top of this blink. He's got God Strength available. If there was ever a time to go for a kill, it is now. And it looks like they will. Kiritich, he's going to get found. Matthew starting things off because jumping in deep. They got the grab onto the security beam, and still this Ludafield's pretty damn tanky. He just drops down the beams. Will just run away. Cass having to go for the BKB TP out and will be successful. Matthew, probably not so fortunate though, as Squadix is on the case. And will end up dropping.
Would that I could kill you.
Able to blink dagger out in a nick of time. Here come the reinforcements though. Sacred as well as MJS. Zed is going to get the jump. And Terrace doesn't stand a chance. Tear that Grimstroke to pieces. Even get the D-Ward as well for extra value. Ish, something like that. 2,500? 2,000? Big maps. I know my numbers. I know my own values. I'm a professional. Mibbo? Kunker. Okay, thought he was getting caught there, but not quite in danger right now. Tidal Wave actually going to pull the Maiden, not the Maiden, the Luna, sorry, out of position. Has just had a BKB delivered right now, so maybe Kiritich just feeling comfortable to stand his ground. Still has that Aegis member, might just save him for the second line. Mystic Flare coming through as well. Will be fine. Kaz now getting involved, jumping onto the support for the back lines, but so does Matthew also full. Tidal Wave also collects onto two yet again, dragging back in Kiritich. FNG trying to run away, but Kaz just needs one more right click and they will die, make it two. As eventually they will fall, but Squadix getting involved. Wants to try and lock down Kaz if they can. Kiritich trying to charge forwards. Will now drop down the beams. Kaz has already used his BKB. He doesn't have the protection, but doesn't matter. The right click damage is huge, but not enough to actually get the win there. So as a result, it turns out to be a pretty... And they're going for a smoke play here, Boom. They know Roshan could be respawning, so they want to kill and then go into that one. They found the jump on towards Kiritich. Just gets evaporated. Vindicator armor means piss all. It's absolutely melted down. Tier 1 tower also going to fall. And it looks like the call for Boom Esports here is to keep going. Push on towards the tier 2. I mean, they've still got a large duration of this God Strength left, so why the hell not? There is a glyph at the very least here. Not going to use their own glyph to keep the creeps going. Actually, because it's damage. Can they kill this tower before backdoor comes up? Looks like they can. Tower is gone. VP though coming in with some sort of counterplay. Squadix seeking to Sacred right now. And Boom Esports, do they try and actually defend their off lane? And the answer is no. He is the sacrificial lamb offered up on a silver platter. And everyone else in Boom Esports has to just run away. Like I said, they're just trying to wait. You know, don't force a really awkward fight into an Aegis, into a cheese. Just maybe wait to see if anyone on the side of VP steps out of position, you can get a free kill. They might even be happy just to sacrifice their tier 2 towers. I say that, and they're actually here en masse to defend that exact thing. Slayer maybe get caught, but the stun comes out from Sacred, connects on towards Kiritich, just as they get the Satanic now delivered. So Kiritich is going to heal straight back up as well. The Soulbind connects on towards Kaz. It's a huge two-man connection. The Eclipse comes through. Kiritich just tearing everybody apart, and immediately the rest of Boom Esports has to just run away. Kaz survived a whole total of about 2 seconds. Slayer has to just run back to the base there with his BKB. And that is it. High ground's going to... thinking about it, Kiritich, yeah, he wants to go for it right now. He wants 2 sets of barracks for his efforts. Plenty of slows here from Boom Esports to at least make getting to that tower so damn difficult. Kiritich also getting pulled back from the X. There's going to be a ton of it at the same time. Matthew gets caught out. CM evaporated. Now this is the CM I remember of old, you know. None of this tanky crap surviving forever doing work. Just dying. Classic CM. Lots of control as well on towards Kiritich. Once again, trying to keep this tower alive for as long as possible. Mystic Flare is there. They get rid of the Aegis. Squadix gets the kickback on towards the Skywrath Mage. Soulbind is also there. The Boom Esports just fall back. They're going to lose this tier 3. Still 20 seconds with no Kaz. And that is more than enough time right now for a second lane of barracks to go down and for VP to fall back. Feeling like a very successful win right there, and they the potential of Roshan number 3. Oh, Sayums. Okay, just X-Marks, runs himself back. Tier 2's obviously already gone. Let's show up to this high ground. Man, these towers absolutely disappear. So VP, they don't care about Aegis whatsoever. Feeling like they can just take this fight no matter what. Nice usage of the Ether Panda there from Notice to pull Kiritic back, making sure he's not too far out of position. Now the Glaives doing work, the Illusions alone just causes absolutely havoc in the base. Jumping, Kiritic though pops the BKB and immediately Picasso is on top of him. Kiritic's going to try and stand his ground now. A lot of damage coming through, but instead it's going to be Centaur who dies first, followed up by Slayton. There's just no damage here from Boom! They die the entire time. Picasso was just hitting Kiritic, but he was doing absolutely nothing to him. 0! And that is it. GG is called. Boom Esports, they tap out. What a insane quick turnaround for. They were finding the odd pick off here and there, but after the laning phase, Kiritic just went complete, was doing 0. Literally 0 damage to this Luna once they had the save. Then we could potentially see him die, but I feel like that is kind of the only way that is going to happen. Yeah, in this mid, kind of how I was expecting it to be. Slayham's 8-4 against the 3-3 there of SquadX, and first blood is actually found. FNG gets it onto Matthew just as Kiritic dies, so we'll see if this trend continues. You see, even with no mana, Sacred doesn't really care. Happy just to right-click back, especially once he completes that Vanguard. Like, Sacred is just going to be A-OK in this lane. Not really too much Kiritic can do against him. Don't know if this lane really would have been much different if this was a Grim with the AM rather than it, but a two-man stomp comes through from Sacred again. Kiritic on death's door, and he's just gone! Double edge to the back, he is just down. FNG as well, trying to do something, but he too will fall. This bot lane, man, just like game number 1, is all Boom Esports. If FNG respawn him, tries to just run in and make space there for the anti-mage, but it's very hard to do so. Actually getting quite aggressive on towards Matthew there with the Leech Seed drops as well. Kiritic thinks about jumping in, but FNG just dies! What? Playing way too crazy. He's just charging in there on his own. Creeps and heroes on top of him both, but he doesn't care. Maybe he was just really pick up. FNG will be there to help the bomb on, and Tez might end up dying up towards this top here, but unfortunately this is a mid Earthshaker, and they do not like to level Fisher. It is a complete waste of level for him, but maybe we're going to get punished right now as a chance comes through from Notice. The totem slam is there, just not in time. Even the Centaur, still 10 behind that one as well.
Radiant
Meanwhile,
scanning.
7-minute bounty spawn. FNG trying to, unfortunately does just get caught out. With the Stampede there, he is just brought to his knees. I'm assuming that the AM is just going for the standard Battle Fury build. Yeah, that's what he's going for. Power Tread's already up along with the wand. We are in the mid. Rolling Thunder's used. Connects through onto 2. Slay him as well. In danger. Charge comes through from Notice to make sure they do guarantee the kill. Even the Never Strike on towards MJZ. Is trying to get away. Dives down towards the south side. But FNG's going to try and cut him off right now. One more swashbuckle gets the double. To the end of the day. FNG. Spied out Slay him. The stun won't actually connect there from the turn. But actually SquadX is also here. They're going to turn. Matthew will get brought down right now, but with Sacred as well, Slayham's coming through. They want to focus on towards FNG, and they should eventually be able to bring down this position 5. It's taking a long old time, and SquadX in the meantime is doing a lot of work into the back lines. Slayham getting very low. Another swashbuckle forwards. He's getting down well close to Death's Door with this arcane rune in the hands of SquadX. He's continuously spamming these spells. Another swashbuckle. Not quite enough to actually get the finishing touch, but even still, he's just going to carry on running away and avoiding all of the gank potential coming his way. Tez got Picasso hot on his heels. Can they get the kill? Charge even connects through on towards the Phoenix. This time the Enchanter is in time to guaranteeingly block the stun. Even strike. Oh, not touch to get the kill. He will still fall regardless as well. As the Echo Slam there to get the grab on towards Notice. It's a trade of 1-for-1 at the end of the day, but Boom Esports getting the kill on towards core is super beneficial. Morphling has now turned up. The Strength Morph is going. Because it's going to be fine.
Radiant's bottom tower
it through.
is under attack.
Mood in place. Swashbuckle off to the side. Yeah, we want to try and set up for a kill here on towards Sacred. FNG is here as well as SquadX. Code is jumping in, making sure there isn't enough mana for the Stampede. With the it comes through, we'll be fine. Gets away, Matthew trying to go for the gate through, but it doesn't matter. Mana Void there to get the stun cancelled out. Even using the False Promise. I mean, Matthew knows he's dead. He's just trying to waste as much time as possible. as eventually he will fall. Kill going over towards Squadix. Meanwhile, Anter is in danger. Has to just go for the ancient creep deny. Very wisely done. Charge comes through, but once again, man, because this is so damn quick on this strength morph. Very slippery customer indeed. But still, 8 for 8 was a scoreline, less than 1k gold lead. Maybe looking at trying to make a move here on towards Bakaz in the mids. Charge comes through. He wasn't actually able to get the strength morph off in time. I cursed him. I was complimenting on how well he's been able to do it up until blink there from Slatums. We'll just pull him back to safety. Not going to fully commit on the charge this time round. Just poking on towards Sacred. Literally does 0 damage to the guy though. Now Stampede, they can try and turn this around with the blink. Echo is going to be there. All the control from Kiritich. Can he get the jump? Well, he will! Managing to reflect the route as well. And now the potential turnaround is Squadix getting involved. Another double stun there from Sacred. He is still, the Centaur is in so much danger. There will be the false promise. Matthew, unfortunately for himself, he will still die. Squadix not choosing to dive underneath the tier 1 as, god damn, Sacred basically goes up to full HP. Centaur, man. Stupid hero. So after all that, it's just a death on towards the Oracle. Maybe MJZ is going to fall here as well. He does have Supernova. Will he be bothered to use it? He will, as actually the Fisher block is on the correct spot. Kiritich stepping forwards to kill it, but no one else is helping. And the perfect chain stun comes out. Slayers and Sacred putting their blink daggers to good use. But he goes for it anyway. It's very bold. It's very risky. Very punishing at the end of the day. Meanwhile, another connection goes on. FNG get caught there from Slayums. Kiritich is going to bring down Matthew, or at least Squadix will. Slayum, though, with the Stampede, going to be able to disengage. But elsewhere, FNG and Kiritich multiple times again, just like game number 1. And the mid lane was going Earthshaker's in Earthshaker's favor until, of course, the rotation started coming through. But just fantastic players for VP have been able to balance out this game. They do obviously just lose FNG, but he's able to scout out the high ground ward at the very least. 7. That's not much difference there, guys. Well, Echo gets dropped just to kill Antez, though. Not really the highest priority kill, and actually looks like the immediate response comes in from the rest of the VP to try and get this grab on towards Matthew. Overgrowth is there. False Promise also used, as well as the Rolling Thunder. Here is the rest of Boom Esports, though. Egg was dropped, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done. Everybody just rolls away. So honestly, that's a very, very chaotic fight. I have no idea. Like, it was so many almost committed. And actually, it's not even done yet. Notice was FNG. They're on top of Slayums right now. Not a single other member of the squad nearby. And the Earthshaker drops once more. 4,000 gold lead now for VP. And yeah, just now we're a 4,000 gold advantage. 25 minutes or something. He had a couple of items and he was able to actually get involved in these fights. Where now on the anti-mage, not quite the same. Noticed playing around with Bakaz right now. Don't know if this is an easy kill, but actually they're getting there. He's getting super low, but we'll just turn around with the strength morph. Notice just making sure he's charging creeps to keep himself getting the stun lock going. In comes the rest of the squad to try and focus it down. Balto's not enough to push him through that one. When you got 4 enemy heroes on your face, you're just dead. Nothing you could do. Although VP, they still want to try and take this fight. They're going to jump on in. And then Squadix immediately clips himself, has to jump down to the low ground, cancels it out. But it doesn't matter, they still do get the kill on towards Sacred. You know, even though it's a little bit awkward, they still get it.
Middle tower is under attack.
Which is always a very, very useful tool at trying to chain together some kills. The scan! What is that scan? That was perfect! Just lands immediately where FNG is. Actually break him. This whole smoke maneuver isn't actually going to yield anything. Everyone for VP got to dodge it, but go for a smoke move for themselves. Because runs straight towards Antez. Poor old Grimstroke doesn't last a second right now. Yules as well trying to control him. Notice, but in comes the Rolling Thunder from Squadix. They're going to focus immediately on towards MJZ before the Supernova can come on now. Slayum as well has to pop the BKB, trying to turn around. FNG with the Overgrowth, holding them at bay. No help for the rest of his team though, so he will die. Double kill goes over towards Bakaz. So it's a 2-for-1 exchange. And it's going to be a real problem to deal with. Thinking about maybe trying to jump into the Roche pit. It is dead. Rolling Thunder is used. Squadix is in there. Kiritich though can't quite get the grab here on towards Matthew. Good counter plus 4 is forced out the Force Promise. Egg's also been dropped into the back lines. Notice as well as Squadix are in deep. They're going to try and run away. The stun just barely connects on towards the Spirit Breaker. Jumping in from Slatum. But he actually just gets turned on. Notice gets the kill. The Sunray, not enough actually to finish the Spirit Breaker. And with the Soulbite, get the double one before he comes on through. The Centaur in danger. Will be dropping down. And Morphling has to just run away. It's a disaster fight here for Boom Esports. They're getting around hitting people. That's pretty damn scary. Oh, notice, charging through. Runs into quite a few members there on the side of Boom Esports. He's trying to run away with the BKB plus the bulldoze. Stomp doesn't land. He's juking left and right. But it's just not enough as he will get caught out. Down for a full minute. See on the minimap, Bakar's having to run back to where he was going to TP2 as a result. The tower's just going to fall down.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And every time they all turn up, tower's already gone. Sacred actually gets a two-man stomp right now. Slame also jumping in with the BKB. No further lockdown though, and actually looks like VP are going to try and do some sort of counterplay with the roll boulder going on forward. Matthew has to False Promise himself. Not quite ideal, as they're still going to lose. Slatum's off to the side. Does Matthew actually live through all of this? He will not. Gets blown up. 2 kills gone. No buybacks available. VP look like they're going to carry on diving in. They found MJZ deep inside the base. Sacred as well. Trying to get himself away. But Kaz was making space there, turning himself into the Spirit Breaker. But unfortunately, it just doesn't do any different. They lose another one. 3 people gone. No buybacks. And this is very, very similar to how game number 1 went. They lost that fight by their tier 2. And then all of a sudden, they lose a full set of barracks. Maybe because he shows up way too early. None of his teammates are there to help out. He's just got buildings and fall back. Unless VP just feel like absolute ballers, they will end the game. And that is exactly it. And GG's called. They just tap out. Boom Esports are done. Not even wanted to play one more team fight. They're like, yeah, okay. Okay, this is it. GG.